Hi there, welcome to a new month, a new year, a new time. We're already midway into January and in the new year. Wow, what's happening? Come with me, let's go into the time tunnel and see what's happening behind there. Hi, it's good to be with you. A bit late to say Happy New Year. Was it a Happy New Year? I can't say it really was a Happy New Year. It's just the year has come and the year has brought with it its own little way of presenting itself with all the things that we really do not or did not expect to happen. And if we look back here, 2020 went. It was the most disastrous year for many of us. And what has happened? It seemed to have dumped the dust from 2020 into 21. So we're going through that phase again. And that really, really is bad. I can tell you that. But the nice thing about it, we had some snow. Yes, it was Sunday and it was the 24th day of January. And there we had snow tumbling down. Much of it, yes, it settled a bit, but not the kind of snow I like. It got really slushy at the end of the day. But it was really nice to at least have that white, pure whiteness come down and really brought with it that sort of feeling of positive things. Because so much is happening and we really need to get away from it if we can. But I do not see things happening as we would really want it to be for a while. Two things, I need to look at some things here that's bothering me, that really, well, I said it's bothering me, but it really need to look at. And so I'm going to actually have a rap session with you before anything else. And one of the things I like to talk about, it's always nice when people comment, leave comments at the end of the show and or whenever I do any production. But one of the comments I've been looking at is someone made a comment pertaining to a production I did some time ago, 2014. And that was a production I did called Guyana, the Hidden Paradise in South America. Now, the comment was that it was noisy, it had, it should be come down, Guyana's changed a lot, and it was really negative. Yes, I accept all the comments because everyone has a right to say and everyone has a right to their opinions. I certainly accept all that is said. But on the constructive side, one has got to look here, and I say, I'm going to back up on Guyana, the Hidden Paradise. Why did I call it Guyana, the Hidden Paradise in South America? Because I felt Guyana was a paradise. The first thing here is that I went in on my own, and when I did go to Guyana after many years, one has to realize that I didn't go there with a production crew. I didn't know anything about filming. I just went and did a fly on the wall. I took my camera and I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to Guyana for nostalgia. I wanted to explore Guyana from my point of view, looking back at where I grew up, the places that I visited, the places I've never visited. And every time I leave and I visit Guyana, it is more or less to feel me, to be with things that I grew with, the countrysides, looking and talking with people and hearing back home. Also, it was meant to be bringing to people. There are many people who have never, have not left the UK for a long, long time, and the only way I could see myself is bringing Guyana to them. A lot of mature people here have been able to go home, so it was like saying, "Hey, this is what Guyana looked like there and then." And at the same time, if we look at it, when I returned to Guyana, what I discovered was the changes. Guyana was changing. Guyana was not the same. Guyana was not the same as I left it. Guyana has moved on. But then we look from then, bearing in mind I'm from the 50s. So my nostalgia is going back from the 50s to present day 27 to 2014. And what I discovered was like, hey, where's all the places I've known? And so it was, for me, touching base with time. It was like I'm going down memory lane. Even the theme that I used on that production was Fausto Papetti's Woman in Love, and it was where I used to work at the Guyana Broadcasting with Broadcasting House, which is no longer there. So the whole production of Guyana, the Hidden Paradise in South America, and I call it a Hidden Paradise in South America because now it has been discovered. it's like I tend to look ahead. So from 2014 to then to now when I did made the program, it was seeing Guyana as that paradise where right now everyone is going there. Guyana became very popular because of so many other productions have come out now that there's no need to look back at that production 2014. Maybe it's time I will be going in to do another production of The Hidden Paradise in South America. And I say a big thanks also to the Guyana Tourism Authority and the Tourism Hospitality Association, THAG, and people who I knew, assistants with people like Mike Harrison Shipping and Dexter Prasad from Inter Island. People who sometimes said, "Hey, Carly, going together. Here's a little small. Do something. Enjoy yourself." But I felt I need to bring back something. So that was then. And I thank you for your comments because it, of course, is enlightening. And feel free. I always said to leave your comments. I'll be happy to respond to that. So again, 2014, looking at that fly on the wall production I did. It's no longer there, but it's something to look back. It's not for me. It's nostalgia. It's for me something great. I was happy to do it and to bring it home to you there and the viewers. So again, and I will not take it down because at the end of the day, I just like it and it'll stay there. Moving on, I'll be looking at coming up. I met this Guyanese coach and athlete, Coach Ezekiel. Had a chat with him, and he's established the Sports Academy, Ezekiel Sports Academy in Georgetown in Guyana there, which I thought was great. I mean, looking at sports, Guyana really needs to come up now, and there is someone who's established an academy. I'll be bringing more about that. I'll talk with him about that and have him enlighten you about what he is doing to promote athletics and train young people so that we can be highlighted in the world of sports. So there's lots I'm going to be looking at from time to time as we get around. The other thing I'm going to touch on right now is COVID. Now, COVID-19. This thing, this pandemic that has come around and really disturbed our lives. And I did recall some time ago when it really started in November, from November 2018 or 2019. Yeah, 2019. I came down with a bug or something like that, and I asked myself, was it the COVID? Because it was really bad. But again, this thing has spilled over right now into 2021, and it seems to be changing and taking different shapes and forms. Like every virus, it mutates. What I'm looking at here, the controversy is that I did remember saying sometime when it really was out early in the year when I was talking about it, and I said we pray and hope that a vaccine will come and we'll be able to move on with it. Yes, a vaccine is out now, and the controversy is it to take the vaccine? Is it? Social media is now awash. Everything is about the vaccine is being this and that. But when you look at the meantime, while we are still arguing about whether to take the vaccine or not, people are dying. People are still dying. So what do we do here? My personal opinion is, when I thought about it, I looked at myself and I said, at the end of the day, look, I don't want to be another number falling down there. So the vaccine is out. If it comes, I'll have it. And I should say, yes, I had my vaccine. I did have my jab. I had the first jab, the Pfizer jab. And so far, so good. I'm doing well. I mean, apart from also being a booster to your immune system, which the vaccine probably will be helping to do to prevent, we still need to protect ourselves and do the normal, wash our hands, wear our face masks, and keep our social distancing. And at the same time, I always says, let's keep healthy. It's very important because our immune system is what we need to work on continuously. Eat healthy. And in the meantime, while some people may not be able to get the vaccines yet, and when it reaches to you, if you do happen to, if you want to, sure, it's a matter, you're not forced to have it. Well, I decided to have it because I thought for me it's important. And eat healthy. There are lots of good food, your vitamin C. Let's build our immune system in the meantime, and we stay healthy. And if we can stay healthy, we can live to see another day, and that's important. And finally, looking at what COVID has done. I mean, right now, we thought this was going to go. It's not. We are now going further we know, we're back in the lockdown. The virus is mutated. There are new strains out, and the high street stores here in the UK is closing down. I mean, we're talking like over 12,000 jobs are going with Debenhams. Debenhams is one of the biggest chain stores in the United Kingdom here and on the high streets. That's going. Topshop is going. So COVID is really, really reaping havoc, and we need to really protect ourselves and at the same time try to look after each other as well. And where we can sensibly look after ourselves, do what we must. And with that, I'll say yes, it was a pleasure being here with you. Yes, it was a pleasure talking with you and talking to you. And I look forward in the next few months as whenever I come online to say hi and whatever is in my mind. As I said, I do the channel because I enjoy doing this. This is my thing. Actually, one of the things, what I was doing in the process of while we were having the time at home, I went up into my attic and you know what? I got back into my culinary arts. I decided to cook. I went cooking. I found all my cookbooks and I just decided to start, hey, you know what? Eating some good Caribbean, Asian, Japanese. I just started cooking up a storm. So yes, that's good. And then I went in to pull out all my CDs and my vinyls, all my records, and it's like wow. So it's like, you know what, let's live life, let's enjoy what we have wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Do something constructive with your time as well. Find the things that you like to do, put a smile on your face, and just make sure we keep that positive notion, because if I can do it, you can do it. After all, we're in this world together. So let's keep on keeping on and moving on. Until the next time, Carl Brown here saying, catch you later. Feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll be happy to respond to you. Be good and be safe.